Sorry if you. Oh, it's way too over. Hold on. Just a little bit. Zoom it out just a little. I'll just edit it for you. Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's Kevin and Mikkel. We are back. I need to bring that height down some. Oh. Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's Kevin and Mikkel. We are back with another video. I hope you guys enjoyed your week. If you have not watched the 2 previous videos we released this week, I need you guys to watch them. I had a chance to read some of the comments of the video that we posted on Tuesday about Kevin Hart. And this one comment in particular had 71 comments at the time that I seen it. I'm pretty sure it's over 100 now.
71 comments?
71 likes, I meant to say. And it was, well, first of all, before I get into that, if you're watching the Scorpion Show for the first time, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Also, make sure you click that notification so when we upload a video, it goes to your phone. It's a bell. Make sure you just click on that bell and click yes that you want to receive notifications whenever we upload a video, because some videos we split into 2. This video is just going to be 1. Also, everyone, please like this video and share it to Facebook, Twitter, or whatever social media networks you use. Share our video there and let them know you're watching the Scorpion Show. So there was one comment in particular that was saying that we don't go in, or we didn't go in on Kevin Hart like they expected us to. Like we don't go in on people like we used to.
I actually, to be honest with you, I don't even remember what we said about Kevin Hart, because the 2 videos that we did, it's like that was the first one, right?
That was the second video.
I don't remember at all.
I'm just like, it's...
So they're not happy because we didn't go in?
Yeah, I mean, like, what y'all want me to go in and be like, oh, you shouldn't be cheating, oh, you should be faithful? Like, we all know, like, every man knows he should not cheat on his wife. If you're in a committed relationship, especially if you're married, you shouldn't be cheating with anybody. You should be with your partner, whoever that may be. And if you feel like you want to cheat, maybe you guys need to do something to spice up your relationship. I just don't feel like we need to curse Kevin Hart out and do all of that stuff. And then another thing, I'm a lot older now, so like those videos from years ago, I don't even talk like I used to back in those times. I said a lot of mean stuff. And it's not because, oh, people are watching and stuff like that. You never know who's watching, but I ain't got time to be mean. Kevin Hart knows what he did was wrong.
Right.
He's paying for it. Right. He's paying for it more than we know.
Right. Because we don't know what's going on in his house.
Yeah, at all.
At all. So, yeah.
So I'm just mad that people was like, y'all don't do this. Like, oh my God, like, there's no reason to do that now. If it was like, I don't know, like, we know he has a history of cheating. His ex-wife already told us. She been told us. And Kevin Hart was trying to say that he was trying not to do those things, and he got caught up. He got caught up. He's not perfect. Nobody's perfect. But I can't sit here and beat him up. Now, if he was going on his routines about being faithful and how he's faithful and how he'll never get caught and all of that stuff, okay. But it happens. And I'm not in his relationship to know why he cheated in the first place. And he got a lot of people throwing it at him. It's hard. It's tough. But you shouldn't give in to temptation. So I don't know what y'all want us to say. But I just wanted, that comment like struck me a little bit. I don't know. Like, why? I don't know. I don't know. But Torrei Hart, Kevin Hart's ex-wife, not the new wife, but the ex-wife, she did a story with Inside Edition, and she was talking to...
That's old.
She was talking... This is a new one. This is a new one. If it wasn't Inside Edition...
And she was talking
to
the white lady with the black hair?
I don't remember, but I know it's a new one. She did this week, and she talked about the cheating room. I mean, him cheating on Nico, and she discussed all of that stuff. And then she put out a post saying the reason why she can talk about those things, and how she was saying like how she held Kevin Hart down. Yeah, he got famous before her, but she was always there for him. And she started talking about, I was there for him when he was selling sneakers out of his car. So she's been there since day one, and how Kevin Hart uses her and his routine. So why can't she talk about their relationship on what they had? Or she's the bad woman when she talks about it. But when he says something, nobody says nothing at all about the situation. So she felt like she could do it. And she's like, plus I have a she has a line that she wants to promote, and basically, y'all mind your business and let me do me. That, you know, pretty much that was her response to her doing the interview and discussing Kevin and what's going on with his current wife. I feel like, yeah, she has a point, but when Kevin is talking about it, he's making money from his stand-up. When you're talking about it, but you're sounding just a little bit bitter.
Yeah, but she's trying to make money. That's why she's throwing in the fact that she has a line that she's trying to promote. And her way of trying to make money is letting everybody, or not letting everybody, but reminding everybody who she is.
Mm-hmm. Well,
why she's in her situation, and then, oh, by the way, I have a line coming up. That's why she's doing what she's doing. Because yes, Kevin Hart is making money, but she's trying to make money too. I don't necessarily think that she's just keep talking about, oh, because I want to talk about it. No, she's trying to promote her line, because she's trying to get coins too. And in order for her to promote her line, she has to remind us who she is, because if she doesn't, in a few months, I'll forget who the hell she is.
Yeah, but if she got to keep going back to I was there since day one, that's some bitter stuff.
Well, she
like just say, but it's true. But do you have to say that? Just say like the same thing that happened to his ex-wife.
You know why she has to say that? Because she needs to remind motherfuckers. This is what happens when people like Kevin Hart, they get big and almighty, and then they think that they're untouchable and they can do what they want, and they forget that people like me and. I'm not saying that LeBron James is cheating on his wife, but I'm saying people like me and LeBron James' wife, who was there since day one, since they were in high school, and nobody knew who the hell LeBron James was. Yeah, I need to remind y'all, I was there since day one holding this man down before he became who he is. And look what he did to me. This is what people like him do. If he will, basically in a nutshell, if he will do this to the person who held him down since day one before he was who he was, he'll do this to any fucking body. Mm-hmm. That's what it is. Yeah, but he did it to me, he'll do it to her. Yeah. And he did it to her.
And some people change. I don't know what was the dynamics of that relationship. I didn't buy his book, but I do know that they were saying like they would have fights and all of that stuff. Now, like I don't know the dynamic of their relationship again. But, you know, maybe they could have worked it out, but they didn't work it out. And I want to hear her tell her story, but not everywhere she go, she got to talk about how her and Kevin Hart fell as a couple. That's just like Matthew Knowles going around. No, I'm not going to use that. That's like, let's use somebody else. That's like Whitney Houston, when her and Bobby Brown was together going around, keep talking about what she went through with Bobby Brown and her relationship. She talked about it once and she never talked about it again. She left that shit alone. Mm-hmm. And that's what I think. I think Torrei Hart, when she really gets on and really at that high platform, then she should talk about it, because if she keep talking about it and saying I've been there since day one and all this and that, it's just going to sound like it's bitterness on why you guys are not together.
But let's be honest, who's going to pay attention to her if she's not talking about it?
Nobody.
Nobody. That's why she's talking about it, so that she can still
But she also said like she was out there trying to get to Hollywood and get the fame. Yeah. Like, girl, get your fame.
But and let me just tell you something. I agree with you 100%. But there's nothing else for her to talk about. So she has to talk about it. I don't want to keep hearing her talk about it either. Yeah. But that's the only thing she can talk about, because Whitney Houston is a different story, because Whitney Houston was Whitney Houston. She was Whitney Houston and she was this big megastar. Torrei Hart is just known as the ex-wife of Kevin Hart. Mm-hmm. Nobody's not going to pay her no mind other than if she's talking about it. And I'm not saying it in a mean way. It's just what it is. Yeah. You know, it is what it is.
Now, she really want to promote that hairline or that thing she got called Kevin Hart. There's talk shows called The Real. There's talk shows called The Talk. You got The View. You got Wendy Williams.
But what's going to happen when she goes on those shows?
Of course they're going to ask her about it, but she's not bringing it up.
She's going to be on there for 10, 15 minutes doing an interview, probably less than 15 minutes, and let's say 10 minutes. The first 7 minutes of the interview is going to be about Kevin Hart cheating on her.
Of course.
Hello?
Well, and because she's talking about it, shit. Since she's really talking about it, everybody's going to probably want and pry and probably get something different out of it. Since she's talking about it.
Can you imagine if she went on Wendy Williams? Of all people.
Oh, yeah.
She went on Wendy Williams, and the first question Wendy asked her was about Kevin Hart cheating on her, and she said, I don't want to talk about that. What is the rest of the 10 minutes of the conversation going to be about?
Well, what have you been doing since you're divorced from Kevin Hart? And what made you come up with this line? And then still bring it tied into, do you think Kevin Hart...
But she don't want to talk about Kevin Hart.
Well, do you think
what it's going to be about?
She's going to talk about it.
No, but I know she's going to talk about it. What I'm saying is...
If she came off like, I'm not going to discuss Kevin Hart.
Right. There's nothing else. What I'm saying is there's nothing for this woman to talk about other than her relationship with Kevin Hart.
And what
That's why everybody keeps interviewing her, keeps asking her about Kevin Kevin Hart.
And she's freely talking about it.
And she's freely talking about it because she knows she has nothing else to talk about.
But then, you know what? I do feel sorry for her because there are a whole lot of women that been there from the beginning.
Right. And they get
their ex from the, like, once that money start to roll in.
Yeah. And men too. A lot of men who've been there since the beginning, and then their girls get big, and then they throw them to the side. Hello, case in point. Well,
Nicki Minaj's ex-boyfriend?
Hello?
Yeah. Which one?
No. I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about Safari.
Safari? Oh.
And you can tell that Safari, when you listen to him, you can tell that he's
hurt.
The ghost, no, not hurt, but you can tell that he wrote ghostwritten a lot of her songs.
He did. That's true.
A lot of that shit came from him, and for him to just be for her to dismiss him like that, it's like, yeah, there has to be a hurt piece. And then once she dismissed him, everybody then made him out to be a joke. But when they were together, nobody was making him out to be a joke. But once she left him, now he's this big joke. How can y'all make him out a joke? This man was partially the reason why she is the way she is. I mean,
because you know why? Because the way he's acting is the same way Torrei Hart is acting, and then they say, "But see, now you acting like the bitch, and you need to just move on." And I'm sure you got plenty of women coming at him, but his thing is, I want my money and I want to be paid, just like any other woman would do.
Who? And do you blame him?
No, I don't.
I want my money too, and I want to be paid.
I want my money and I want to.
Hello? Yeah, I don't blame him. Yeah. All that money she's making off of his shit.
Call JG Wentworth, 877 cash now. You'll get your money. You'll get it. And you'll get it right when you want it. So, no. He won't do it for me. He asked me, but I like to be the one. Just so y'all know. Call JG Wentworth. They got thousands and they'll help you too.
Baby.
That's if he wins that case. Is it going anywhere?
Who knows?
What you do?
She'll probably sell it. She'll probably settle out of court.
Oh yeah, he wrote them songs.
Yeah, he wrote them songs. Give him his money, nigga.
Because they have to in jail too. Because her ex-husband behind. I wrote these songs.
Which ex-husband?
The second one.
Did she pay him?
Oh yeah, she had to.
She had to.
Yeah,
that's right. You paid him.
He said, I helped her.
I helped her. And if you helped, then get paid.
That's right.
Now, Anita Baker's husband said, I ain't helped write them songs, but I was there when she wrote them. So
did he get paid?
I don't know.
I don't know if he. I remember hearing about that. Anita was like, I'm not working no more.
Right.
It's gone. The gravy train is done.
She's not working no more.
No, she's not.
But
they better give her flowers. She's getting up there.
Hollywood.
Anita Baker done helped so many people.
Yeah, she's.
Yes. I remember when I was here and she helped Tony Braxton. She said, I can't do this song, but the girl sounds good singing the demo. She came out with Love Butcher, Shoulda Brought You Home. Shout out to Anita Baker. People don't talk about her like that.
They don't.
What is Anita up to? Anita
Baker. Let me ask Sari, what is Anita Baker?
She's giving us the best that she's got.
She's giving us the best. And she's not even 60 yet.
Is she not?
No. She'll be 60 next year.
Oh,
she's 59.
Anita got some songs though. I give her that.
Oh, she don't make songs no more.
2013.
That's when she ended her career.
She better go on tour. Can you, like Anita, you could do like,
can she still sing?
I'm sure
she could do the jail.
She could do the jail.
No, people would love to watch. Okay.
And I'll be there too. Yeah.
Do what?
Yeah, at the show. You know how many people, like this, the Dell has everybody there. Everybody goes there. Some people be having the summer players because every Thursday they be having the old school groups and the new school people, and they mix. Sometimes they mesh them all together. So yeah, this is the picture that we're gonna discuss. Moving on. But we gotta keep it hot. Keep these mother effers entertained, because I don't want to see no comment like that again.
That did something to you, huh?
Oh yeah, sometimes some people comments can light a fire in me. Like I don't respond to them. I just be like, they right. But I ain't gonna give them the thing that they right now. Go ahead, read that off. Read that off.
Okay, so this is
and give them the comment.
This is a picture that's been going around social media today.
I need you to wait. I need you to screen cap that and send it to me so I can do it on the green screen.
Okay, but I don't need to do it now, do I? Because we're recording.
If you forget,
I'm not gonna forget because I did screen cap. There's this picture that's going around on the internet, and it says, all 9 women challenge each other in a sing-off, and your next paycheck is on the line. Who are you picking? And the 9 women are Beyonce, Brandy, Monica, Kiki Wyatt, Jasmine Sullivan, Yolanda Adams, Janet Jackson, Fantasia, and Tamar Braxton.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm gonna say challenge. Okay, so I'm trying to figure out why one of these people is on this list.
Yeah, I mean, come on, let's.
Why
is Janet Jackson on the list? No, keep Yolanda Adams on.
I'm joking. Why is Janet Jackson on this list?
Why?
Why?
Now y'all not gonna say that I'm shading Janet, because somebody also wrote, you don't defend or you don't love Janet like you bitch. My love is
you don't pay
there.
that.
I'm
those
just
type of
old.
people. You don't pay those people no money.
Yeah.
Because I wish somebody would say that about me and Beyonce.
Yeah, but that ain't burn me up. I'm just like, that's stupid.
Yeah, that's just plain old stupid.
Yeah.
All right. Now
So we already eliminate Janet.
We already eliminated Janet. Now we're down to 8. So this is real easy.
Bitch, you trying it. You know who we can also eliminate?
Wait, I'm going to pick.
Oh,
all right. So this is going to be my pick. My women, I'm picking Beyonce, Brandy, Keke Wyatt, Jasmine Sullivan, Fantasia, and Yolanda Adams. I'm eliminating Monica for the simple fact that I feel like Monica, she can sing, but Monica is not.
She's not always 100% on point when it comes to delivering.
Right. When it comes to delivering, she's not always 100% on point. Mm-hmm. These women, Beyonce, Brandy, Keke Wyatt, Jasmine Sullivan, and Fantasia, and Yolanda Adams, they're always on point, especially when they're doing it live. They're always on point. Mm-hmm. Always. Tamar Braxton, she can sing. I've witnessed her singing live. I've witnessed it. Mm-hmm. But she too can be sometimes a little pitchy. Mm-hmm. And no. Because I might have my paycheck, and then that may be the night when you're pitching.
Okay.
No. So I'm sticking with Fantasia, Yolanda, Jasmine, Keke, Beyonce, and Brandy. I'm sticking with them. Because they're always on point. Always. Now, who you picking?
I'm going to tell you right now. I don't really got to guess who I would pick, who I know will always deliver, who I never heard them have a bad day. Mm-hmm. And this is an underdog in this. I'm picking Keke Wyatt. Mm-hmm. Because she sings, like through tears, through pregnancies, through everything. She always delivered, and she never had a bad performance. And anytime you can do Patti LaBelle, if only you knew, and Patti LaBelle sing you those praises, and everybody, come on.
Did you see Fantasia at the hospital?
What?
Oh, so Fantasia was visiting her brother at the hospital, and another patient wife asked if she could come and sing to her husband who was in an accident as well, but he's paralyzed now. And she went.
Her brother's paralyzed?
Listen to what I
I'm sorry. Ooh, shit.
I said a relative of another patient asked if she could come in and sing to her husband who was in an accident and he's now paralyzed. Oh, wow. And she went in the room and sang to him, and it was so. Oh, so that's on the shade. Yeah, it was on the shade room. Yeah. I don't know what song she was singing, but she did a great job, and it reminded me of when
Fantasia is also like everybody on there can sing.
Yes.
Jasmine, I woke up this morning listening to Jasmine Sullivan. I don't know why. It probably because it was a 12-hour sleep, but Jasmine got some songs, and it's a shame that people celebrate Adele and don't celebrate a voice like Jasmine Sullivan.
Right.
She got a song for like everything, bitch. And they don't give her praises. But Jasmine, keep doing your thing. I don't give up. Please don't give up. Because I remember when she dropped her album and quit like 2 weeks later.
Yeah,
like,
and that was an awesome album.
Yeah.
That was her last album, wasn't it?
No, she released her last one was called The Reality Show, or Reality Show.
The one with Baby, I'm Not Good Enough.
No, that's the one before that.
Oh, I didn't know she came over with another one.
Yeah, the one with the mascara talking about my hair and my ass fade. So what? I get my rent paid with it in my tits, get me trips to places I can't pronounce right. You never heard that song?
No, I never heard that. I never did.
I can't sing today, but can't sing anything.
Well, then because the album before that one, I have that album.
Yeah, it's good. It's
you
amazing.
listen to that album from the first all the way to the end.
Yeah.
And I mean,
we want to talk about vocals. Jasmine needs to be on a stage everywhere, every night.
Honoring everybody.
She shouldn't just be in Philly.
She needs to be honoring me.
Yeah.
Why?
She's honoring me. Yeah. So let's go back. So yeah, I would pick Keke Wyatt to win, even though I'm just picking her as the underdog. And if I had to pick someone else, I would go.
What's her name sings damn too?
Who? Yolanda, yes.
She sings.
I didn't know that she could sing like that. Bitch! Back in the day, I did not know. I didn't know. First of all, I didn't find out about Yolanda Adams until she did R&B in like 1999. That's
Yolanda Adams.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I was a teenager. And we went to Catholic church. We didn't hear all those gospel songs and all of that stuff. So.
Well, then y'all must ain't listen to the radio either, because she's been all through the radio for the past 20 years.
Well, I was listening to the gospel channel radio.
Yolanda Adams wasn't just played on gospel. She played on Power 99 too.
And the Sunday movements. Only on gospel Sundays. I ain't lying.
Not just on Sundays.
That's the only time that they reckon. Just like, remember how BET only used to show gospel on Sundays.
Yolanda Adams saying,
damn. Yes.
Okay?
Mm-hmm. I believe it.
Damn! Bitch, I'm about to play something for you. No, we're not.
Don't get us in trouble.
No, we're not. We're not going to get
so
talking.
So we also want to send our condolences to the people of Puerto Rico.
Yes.
Puerto Rico is a hot mess because it's not funny. Their whole island.
Because I was thinking about when you said a hot mess. It was a hot mess in December before the hurricane. When I went down there, and I went to that airport, and the airport looked like a hurricane had already hit it.
Oh, don't talk like that.
I'm just saying it was a mess.
It's not one of the best airports.
No, it's not. And they need to do something about it. San Juan.
Yes.
I walked through that airport. The ceilings was exposed. It was old slot machines in there because you can get gamble and get high in the airport. I was just like, then at one part of the airport there was no ventilation. I mean, it was hot. I said, wait a minute, is this for real? And it was for real. It was for real. Go ahead, I'm going to play.
Yeah, so the whole island of Puerto Rico is 100% out of power. And they're saying it's going to take 4 to 6 months to help get the power back on in Puerto Rico. But it's going to take them years to get all the help that they need to help rebuild. And I don't... it's just a lot going on in this world right now.
Yeah.
You got North Korea acting a fool. You got earthquakes popping off in Mexico City 32 years to the day of one of their most horrific earthquakes. Then we got Hurricane Jose trying to do something. Then Hurricane Maria. Then we had bitch bye. It's in the White House, D.C. Then we had Hurricane Irma, and all of these islands are devastated, and it's like it's going to hurt a lot of these countries because a lot of them made money from the tourists, and no one will be visiting those islands. And I know that we have to help our people with Hurricane Harvey, but the Puerto Rico is also U.S. territory, and we also need to help them. It's just like it's so much going on. It's a lot.
And don't feel bad if you feel like, oh, I sent something to Puerto Rico, but I didn't send something to Texas. Don't feel bad.
You can help.
You help who you can help, and God truly knows your heart. He knows your heart. So if you can help folks in Puerto Rico, then you help those in Puerto Rico. If you can help those in Florida, then you help those in Florida. Because we all cannot financially help everybody.
At the
so
same
you
time.
help who it is that you can help. Don't feel bad that you didn't help somebody in Texas and you help somebody in Puerto Rico. You helping a human life, and that's how you should look at it. You should never look at it as, oh, well, I did it for this. No, you helped a human life who needed your help, and that is what it's all about.
Yep.
Not about.
But it's people that feel that way.
Yeah, well, they shouldn't feel that way because in the Bible it don't say nothing about, oh, well, if you help people in Texas more than you help Puerto Rico, you'll get more blessings.
But I know that.
No, it doesn't say that in there.
But I know that a lot of countries and a lot of people are going to need help and relief. And the scary part is, imagine being in Puerto Rico with no power. You got gangs everywhere. What if they going around like the people going around robbing and killing each other for food and water, and it's just
I watch Narcos,
it's so sad. It's so sad. So I'm thinking like, even though I know I won't be having nothing to do with it, all the Puerto Rican bitch, that line is not in there.
I said, what line?
The thing is not in there.
No, I said I watch Narcos. I know.
Oh yeah, I know, but. Bitch, did you watch season 3 yet?
Bitch, I'm almost done season 3.
Okay.
This season is good.
But you know what I was watching last night? The Handmaid's Tale. From the first 10 minutes, I said, well, I'm hooked.
The Handmaid's Tale. What's that on?
It's on Hulu. Do you have Hulu?
I don't have Hulu.
Yeah, it's good. It's good.
What is it?
Bitch, they already started off kidnapping and taking the baby from the girl. And she was all hiding and shit, bitch. She's like, oh, my baby. And they took it. And then, I ain't going to tell you the rest, but oh, yeah.
Yeah. Well, you know what I was watching too?
We gotta get back to Puerto Rico because we're getting
I'm talking about Narcos. But Narcos didn't happen in Puerto Rico, it happened in Colombia.
But one of their producers got killed scoping out scenes to do in Mexico.
Yeah, that's why
shot his car up.
Shot his car all the way up. Listen,
It's a shame. This is hard.
You can't go to different countries messing with these people.
No.
I don't want to go to different parts of this city messing with people.
No.
Let alone to a whole other country.
What part of the city don't you go to?
Well, I don't like them here.
You tried it.
Look at her.
Who's that?
Oh, bitch, don't act like me. See me call you.
Oh no, but he's recording, okay? He's earning his check. Bob, you don't disrespect us like that. Fix, first of all, fix your service because you're up all blurry on our phone. On our phone, his phone. Look, poor connection. Bye.
Yeah, what are you doing? Drive.
She might come up.
Drive.
Miss Daisy. She had the nerve to post a picture talking about. Bitch, no, because I.
Dog.
Concrete roads. She really did. I know she don't watch our videos.
No.
She might come up here for the video.
But back to Puerto Rico.
This is my big thing. This is the thing I'm thinking about. All the Latino artists, they're gonna get together.
Yeah, Jennifer Lopez,
Mark Anthony,
Janet
Gloria
Jackson.
Estefan. Don't do it. But maybe some of the barges. They Latino. Shakira,
Jackson.
bitch, all of them. All Atlanta artists. Daddy Yankee.
Little Kim.
You're trying to. She's every race now. No, cause them girls gonna come for me. Y'all know I love Kim. You get what's his name? Always in the suit. Pitbull.
And if a hurricane, if an earthquake happened over there in China, Little Kim be the first artist over there.
I'm not going there with you. No. Y'all gotta. You know what? And another thing, for people that got messages from Mikhail, go to his Instagram.
They better know.
At Mikhail86 and Adam. Anything you want to say to him?
I don't even read them.
Listen. So and DM him so he can see it and then block you. Just go ahead. Don't say tell Mikhail because I'm not gonna tell the goddamn thing.
Not a goddamn thing.
You ever see the Mikhail? But they said
Not a goddamn thing.
So I need y'all to do that. Anything you want to say? Look at him. Big feeling.
She was out.
Reach out and tell yes.
Yeah, she killed it. This was my shot.
I remember this.
Yeah, I do too. Cause she killed it. I love
This is a couple of years ago.
Yeah, 10 years ago.
Yeah.
She killed it.
I'm getting chills. Turn it off. Bitch, reach out. Turn it off! You gonna get free sued.
Okay. Stay on. You didn't hear what you said. Yeah, this is my shot right here. Diana Ross ain't never sing like that.
No. Well, I mean, don't do that because I know where that's leading to.
No, but Diana Ross can sing because she killed it on the West.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Diana killed her own songs in her way.
Think of a place where there's
Just like when you hear Sade, she's not the greatest singer, but you don't want nobody tearing up her songs. You don't want nobody remaking them. So, Puerto Rico, we are with you. Mexico, everybody's going to be doing all kinds of benefit concerts, and Jay-Z and Beyonce are scheduled to headline a concert.
Well, that's reportedly. We don't know if that's.
You don't know for sure. Well,
Yeah.
okay, well, allegedly.
Allegedly.
She should be doing it anyway. That's her hometown. I know she's going to be doing something.
But they didn't say for Houston. They just said.
For Hurricane Harvey relief.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Texas.
Well, I think she'll probably throw another Formation concert down.
Yeah, but
That'd be hype. Or not, that'd be
a
decent.
benefit dinner.
Yeah. Not even a benefit dinner. Her and Jay-Z could do On the Run Part 2
Where?
in Texas. In Houston. Just for
Yeah,
Texas.
they
And
could.
televise it. Oh, that would be awesome. That would be
we
awesome.
need to be somewhere besides here. Yeah, because so much going on. And shout out to the people because now they say that with the Hurricane Harvey thing that came on TV, it's now at $55 million.
That's good.
So keep it coming, y'all. And I was also hearing that NBC News. I didn't get a chance to read it, but the Red Cross did not give out the money that they need for the Hurricane Harvey people. They haven't given out their money yet, and they want to know.
And this was on NBC. You saw it.
Yeah, and we sat there and defended the Red Cross. And yes, they did help me, but this time, like.
Well, we
I
can only
can't
defend them.
defend them
We
on
can
that,
only
yeah.
defend them for what they did.
And
here.
NBC News had a tweet, so they're saying, bitch, something's going on.
Yeah.
And can we talk about this hot water challenge shit? Hot water challenge is going to send you to jail or get you killed. Okay? You don't throw hot water on nobody's
No,
shoe.
you don't do that.
And then your mother's going to have to
On
pay the
children.
bill. Yes. A 9-year-old girl got burnt with hot water in New York. And then another boy got burnt in Arkansas.
Can we have a Let's Go to Church challenge?
Yeah, how about that?
How about that?
How about that?
How about Communion Sunday? It doesn't matter what church you go to.
Yes, show
First
up.
Sunday, third Sunday, whatever church in your area has Communion Sunday. How about you show up on Communion
Even
Sunday?
if you don't
and go to
believe
church?
in God, go to church.
Go somewhere.
Go.
Go somewhere where you praise somebody.
Yeah.
Whether it's God, Allah, whoever. Just go.
Mm-hmm.
Because everybody just doing dumb shit now.
Yeah, it's too much.
You throwing hot water on people's kids.
Hot water challenge.
Yeah, something's not right now. They doing all these stupid challenges, but the challenges how about helping your kids with their homework challenge?
Yeah.
Go to church challenge.
Yeah.
How about turn the TV off for an hour challenge?
Mm-hmm.
How about pick up the Bible and read a passage challenge?
Yeah. Your favorite verse challenge.
You know what's going
Oh,
on?
come on, Michaela, you better preach. Yeah.
No, seriously, throwing hot water on somebody.
Hot water.
I was over it when they was throwing
hot
cold
water.
water on
The cold water
Yeah, that
challenge
was
is
just stupid to
the
me.
ice
That
bucket challenge.
was just dumb.
But it raised a lot of awareness. For
It did, and you got to see a lot of birds
But
too.
we need the birds. What birds you was looking at? You was looking at Prince. You was looking at Prince.
No,
No.
I'm saying birds that was flying away when the ice was coming at them.
Can you do what?
I see it, I want it.
Yeah. Try. These nurses in Jacksonville.
Oh my God,
Y'all tried it. You seen what they was doing.
bitch! But I was over it when they said that they dismissed them from that particular patient care.
No,
they
don't
should have
dismiss
been
fired.
from
That's
every
the word I
fucking
was looking for. Fired.
Because I was reading the article and I said, no, where's the word fire?
Yeah.
Where's fire? You talking about that particular part of the house? No, where's fire? From?
Fired because y'all out there calling babies many Satans, putting middle fingers up at babies.
At people's kids
Yes.
on Snapchat.
Yes, and Facebook too. And then one of the girls said, "Oh yeah, we're going to hell." No, bitch, you know you're going to hell.
You're going to
Should've
hell
been fired
in
and
unemployment
not being
line.
able to get a job, and not even being able to work in the nurses field. Because if you're doing that, who knows what else you'll do? Yeah, yeah. Because I wish somebody would. Because you know it's scary when you got because your mom, my mom's definitely in the
I can see them doing that to your mom too.
I
Because your
hope
mom
not.
sleeps real hard.
But I would hope not even putting middle fingers up. I'm
Yeah.
talking about like
Yeah.
attacking
Yeah.
and stuff.
Oh,
People
yeah.
that can't talk back. It happens, but I don't want.
Sometimes.
I don't want that to happen. Like, come on, like you
Like
are
that boy
trusted
grandma
to
was
help
supposed to his
people.
grandma would say.
Oh yeah, but see, somebody got beat up the other day, or I seen a video of a man beating up this man who hit his mom. He walked up on him and punched him in the face and hit him 3 times in the face.
Why?
And I
'Cause
couldn't
he
be
caught
mad.
the guy
He said,
hitting his mom.
"You put your hands on my mom."
That's right.
Like I can't be mad at that.
No.
You know, but
That's just like that guy who caught that guy molesting his child.
yeah, but you know, I heard about that.
No, I'm talking about in Florida.
No,
and
Philly,
he almost
this
killed that
dumbass
guy.
called the
And
cops. No, you supposed to whip ass. You don't call no cops.
Well, you know, the guy in Florida, he whooped that guy's ass.
Oh,
so
I
bad.
remember. Yes.
And the cop
He
said,
was
"No,
unrecognizable.
The cop said, well, no, we're not going to arrest
Right
him.
when that boy
Because that's
sounded
what,
like
that's
that.
what you're
That
supposed
man
to do.
said,
Yeah, you're supposed to. If you catch
You
him,
called the cops. No, you kick ass and then call the cops. You don't.
that guy whooped that guy's ass so he didn't even look like himself.
No, he didn't.
He
He was
beat that
nice
guy-
looking before he
beat
got
that guy's
baby
ass.
afterwards.
And the cop said, you know, well, we're not going to arrest the man because this is what you do. You caught him messing with your child, so you whip his ass.
That's right.
No, why should we arrest him? Right, why should they arrest him? But he almost killed that guy.
He should have. You don't do that to nobody.
No, you don't do that. And then I trusted you to babysit him, and you went here to molest him.
It's too much out here.
To
It's
be
people that
molested.
want. It's people that want to be paid, and people that's.
And some of them only want to be paid $10, $15,
Yeah.
depending on what you ask.
And what they look like, and sometimes that's not a good thing. You get what you pay for. So if you pay $10, you're gonna get. Let's not change the subject. But I'm saying though,
I see.
I'm saying, bitch, I better be 70 and can't get it from nowhere before I start paying.
Well, how much?
Because it's too much. I ain't charging the goddamn thing. Yeah. If you two don't turn it around, but he's going to turn it. I know he will.
He turned it.
Yes, he will turn it.
Ah, y'all can tell you Catholic.
No.
You're not even clapping on beat.
I'm not stomping on beat, bitch. You stomping and clapping. Try me.
I can tell you
Listen.
Catholic.
I am careful. I don't do that. No, bitch. Now you over exaggerating. Moving on.
It's a beat.
The nurses. No, bitch, because sometimes y'all be having the fucking tambourine. I want to know how they keep it going with the tambourine.
Well, 'cause you gotta be on
And
beat
then
with
you
the
got
tambourine.
you got the man at the bitch. Churches be turning it all out, and I just be looking like, bitch, y'all thought something this morning when y'all came in here.
Yeah, well. You supposed
He
to.
said-
You supposed to be on beat with that
Lamb of God.
Y'all do what?
Take away the sin of the world. You know, we don't be doing all of that for all of that. I ain't judging nobody because I can't judge your praise.
No, you can't.
Because when people be falling out, bitch, I be sitting there just crying. Like, because I be knowing it, because they be hitting me. No words hit me. Especially when I did something.
Like praise.
Yeah, you can't.
But I'm not going
and you can't touch nobody neither. No, like, bitch, not necessarily hitting their head and shit on
right.
shit.
You're not supposed to.
No, you shouldn't.
And my pastor always said you don't grab nobody while they praising them because you messing with that whole.
But I will tell you though, some of the women in McKell's church be competing on who gonna fall out the worst.
Bitch, you ain't never seen nobody compete about who's falling out the worst. Now you trying.
They be like, that's God. Thank you, G. And then you got the other one going off on the other side of the church. I'm like, Jesus. Like, this is my right. Then they be like, yes, I wanna make girl that might. What's the lady? She tell her whole business.
Yeah.
She be like,
her
yes.
business everywhere else.
I want to say I'm glad to wake up to come to 54th and Vine. And then my daughter called me this morning and told me something was going on. And then I get a text message. What's that? I'm not doing this. One of these videos is gonna get us shut down. Bitch! Let me see. Yes.
That's how you supposed to see.
And look how they all sound.
Yeah. On one chord.
Yeah. Don't try me. Let me be off beat, but I'm in there.
That's how you supposed to be.
And we'll see y'all this Sunday.
Yeah, because this Sunday.
How about I got an invite to go back to my old church for Friends and Family Day, and I just might show up.
Somebody who goes there invited you? Go!
I haven't been in that church in 10 years.
Which one?
St. Martin de Porres.
Who goes there that you know?
I can't say it on camera. Oh yeah, somebody I know.
I don't know.
Yeah, you don't know.
Oh, and he goes there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
When is their Friends and Family? This Sunday? You should go.
Yeah, I should. I just haven't been to church. I don't know. I haven't been there since your mother's funeral, and that was actually 10 years ago to that. So I'm like, I don't know. I'm just nervous. I don't know. I'll get over it. I don't know. Yeah. I'll be there.
Have a good time.
I should. It'll be good to see. It'll be good to see. Then they be like, well, why you stop coming here?
Ain't nobody gonna ask you that.
God. Oh, yeah.
Ain't nobody gonna ask you that because nobody don't even remember you. Because you ain't been there in 10 years.
My family is memorable. Okay. Everybody know Barbara, so.
Let me tell you something. It's become accustomed to me that now I be like, I don't know how to stay home on Sundays. Because I wake up early on Sundays, and it's like, if I wake up early and I be like, I ain't going to church today, then by the time I be like, wait, I might as well go because I ain't going to do nothing else in here. You know what I mean? Like, when you go so often, you be like, I don't know what it's like to stay home. And then when I do stay home, it be like, bitch, what the fuck? Then I get on YouTube and watch Bishop G.E. Patterson. Oh, he is.
Never heard of him.
Oh, he passed away 10 years ago. This year he passed away. Koji preacher. Oh, he's awesome. I love catching up on some. They got a lot of his old sermons on YouTube. Some of his old sermons from like the 80s that are still relevant today. They're good.
So,
good church.
I had a chance to watch Love and Hip Hop Honors. Hip Hop Honors. I hope they don't do no Love and Hip Hop Honors in the future, and if they do, I want to check. Hip Hop Honors came on this week, and it was a tribute to the game changers of the 1990s. It was a good show. You could tell it's heavily edited down.
Yeah.
But it was everything was back to back to back, and if you blinked your eye, you would have missed it. Because even you know how you look down and like you might be doing something else, but jamming to the music. I was here on Trina, and I looked up, and she was gone.
Yeah, she was gone.
She was gone. I seen Missy come out from under the water. She despaired, then she came back. Finished doing She's a Bitch. Y'all know I love Missy Elliott, and I've been waiting almost 12, 13 years for an album. I need Missy to drop an album so bad. She did She's a Bitch, and what else? They did Trina and Trick Daddy did their thing. Jermaine Dupri came out, talked his thing. They
Those were the game changers of the 90s.
They did a No Limit segment.
Is that your trick?
They did, that's not them, is it?
No, I was just saying, is that your trick?
That was my song!
Trying.
That's his only song too, I think.
What
was it? I'm not lying. Memphis Bleak, that was his only song. Is that your chick? And that was only because Missy was on it. They did the Big Pun tribute, but you know, they got all the coast. this was when all the coast was doing something. You had California doing their thing, New York doing their thing. You had the Deep South growing, and in Atlanta. And then you had Miami coming through. Then you had Louisiana coming through, and then St. Louis. But that was like more like the word 2000, 2001.
That was the early 2000s.
Yeah, but at that time, it was like everybody was a family or a group, and everybody was doing their thing, and everybody was taking over the charts. Bitch, we dominated the music scene for a good 5 to 7 years. And it was great music. Today, this bullshit that y'all put out is horrible. Some of the rappers, the way they look, I'm not going to judge them. But I'm just like, this ain't the hip hop I grew with. But then I don't know if some of them are afraid to be who they really are, so they use this as a thing, like, be who you are. Say this is what you are. You know? Nobody's gonna, I mean, they're gonna judge you, period.
But I mean, y'all out here setting trends with these tight clothes, because now these straight guys,
tight clothes,
dresses, they wouldn't be wearing tight clothes. Now they're wearing these the tightest. I don't know how some of these girls are able to get these guys pants down.
But then they get mad when somebody perform. Then they get mad when Tank perform for the gays. Right. But you out there listening to the same rap artists wearing dresses and makeup, and still fuck them. But you mad because Tank go to a gay pride. He never came out. He never said he was gay. He was collecting a check. He was collecting a check.
A check.
But they're not wrong with that, yeah.
Not a Trump check, but a check. LGBT check.
Yeah, and they're always going to support LGBT. Yeah. Are you kidding me? If you love them and show you love for them, they'll show the same love right back to you.
Ex people like Beyonce and Rihanna.
Ex Janet, ex Madonna.
Okay.
Ex Gaga, ex
all of them.
Yeah. But the males, they're afraid to embrace them. They don't ever say nothing.
They embrace these behind closed doors.
Okay. You could say you should have said that.
I can't. No, I don't want to say it on camera because I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. What you trying to say?
Well, you said it.
Got something? No.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they won't ever do that.
No. They love them. No, because I thought that was. No, you ain't think nothing.
You knew. You knew.
It's 2017. It's 2017, bitch. You knew. Come on. Stop.
And yeah, but can we talk about Mariah fucking Carey? At this point.
No, 2 years ago at that point. 3 years ago at that point.
At this point right now, I'm just like, Mariah Carey done pay her damn dues.
Sit down.
She could do whatever the fuck she want to do. You know what they did? They carried her around. She's been carried her around.
The whole state.
She's standing there, sits on the microphone. Sits on the motorcycle. They pick her up, take her somewhere else, and she's lip syncing through the whole performance. So I'm just like,
Mariah. Now, who would have thought 27 years ago that Mariah Carey would have to lip sync anything?
Not me.
Who would have ever thought
Not me.
That Mariah Carey would have to lip sync anything?
Yeah, and you know what though? I think that they, I'm glad they showed a tribute to Mariah, but how can y'all forget the Queen of Hip Hop Soul? I think that should have came first with Mary J. Blige. And then they should have thrown something in there since they was doing a 90s tribute.
But Mariah was out first.
She was out first, but Mariah didn't start the rapping and start to like singing.
Hip hop. Because this was a hip hop honors. Oh, yeah. I'm just thinking that they were honoring. Okay, I got it.
For her, you know, her remixes and stuff. But Mary, but then somebody else who they didn't show.
Lauryn Hill.
Yeah, but they ain't tribute her. Maybe they'll do it another time.
Because she was a thing in the 90s, the hip hop.
Yeah, but you know, she probably would have been late for the show anyway.
No.
She said her energy has to match her time.
Well, listen, I feel the same way when I'm on my way to work.
So you show up anytime you want?
And I show up late, and I still stay a whole 8 hours.
You know, I wish I could have put Aaliyah in there because Aaliyah was singing over hip hop beats with Timbaland. Like they really started a trend. So it's like it's a whole lot to hip hop that happened when we were growing up, and
who would have ever thought that that would change?
Yeah, not me. I mean, it changed because social media has changed. You like, I don't know, but it's been a lot of mediocreness on that number one.
Those people it's so crazy because when we were 15 years ago, 20 years ago. Yeah, 20 years ago, when we were young listening to these artists, we had no clue that we were listening to legends. And they weren't even legends.
Nope.
They weren't even legends. But who would have thought that that music would be so legendary? Because it was so we were so used to hearing that. That I don't think we ever thought that type of music would ever go out of style, because it was like, how could this ever go out of style? This is too decent. And now 20 years later, you like, bitch. But then again, now I see what our parents say about they like,
but they had the real music.
Yeah, they did.
We had good music, but I mean,
but I'm saying I see what they mean by damn. Like, we had that music and then it went to this music. You're like, what the hell? And I feel that way when we were growing up in the 90s. You had artists that sang, that rapped about something, and now it's kind of like, and these kids love these rappers. Half these rappers you don't even
you don't even know what the fuck they're
saying. I don't know what Future's saying. I don't know what the I got holes in his hand. I don't know what the fuck he's saying. And I'm like, what is he saying? All you hear is, ah. You're like, oh my god. Ah.
And they got dances to it. The whole move. And Catch Me Outside.
I'm like, what is going on?
A 14-year-old girl gets a record deal for being black. You know, it's just a bunch of shit going down that don't need to happen.
I saw this guy in the People's Court sitting there while the judge was talking, and all of a sudden he went like this.
Dead, right?
Yes. And
they went on.
No, he was in the back. He was in the audience.
Oh.
But the people sitting around him saw him and started laughing. And I could not stop but laughing. I said, oh, because it happened so fast. He was just sitting there. He was like, I said, what the hell?
Dabbing and...
But this is what this has become.
Yeah.
Dabbing.
Yeah, I mean, you know who I want to see go to number one? I want to see Cardi B go to number one. She's at number two. Huh?
No, you're not a dancer.
I listened to the butterfly back in the day. Everybody know how to do butterfly. If you don't know how to put your... Never mind. But yeah, the butterfly is an old school game. But you had the one-legged butterfly. Let's not talk about it. Yeah. The butterfly.
You used to do the one-legged butterfly? Because that's the way of...
They had a bunch... No. I was never a dancer. I'm still not a dancer.
I just said that. You never a dancer. So
I didn't mean to say 30 years later. I just never been a dancer.
I've never seen you dance on the floor. Like dance, so you must have been dancing.
I like to observe people dancing, and then can't talk about what I do because they might. Never mind. Yeah. No, you're trying me, and they heard you because that was loud. I know.
Well, I didn't do this. It was supposed to be heard.
I don't do as much. You know what?
No. What?
Never mind.
Okay. I just said I never saw you dance. I saw you act a fool, but not dance.
So you did.
Let me say something. I used to get down. In my day, when I was a little bit skinnier and small. What? I used to go to these house parties.
You can still go out there and cut up.
Time. What? A house party was my thing. You pay that $1, sometimes $2 if you're trying to get over. And you go in there.
That's the rent party, $2.
Woo, baby. Let me tell you something. This girl, I'll never forget this girl named Alexis. I saw her the other day too. She had this house party on her block. Or in her house. Her mom was real ghetto. We were in middle school at this time too. Long time ago. Her mom, they had cleared out their living room and stuff. The house party, before we went to Tamar's house party, that was by far the best house party I had ever been to, and that was years ago. They had cleared out their living room. The house party was in the living room and in the basement. Just imagine somebody's house being filled with people through the whole the only place you couldn't go was upstairs.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, that mom sat there. She sat on the step, smoking her cigarette, watching us all have a good time. And it was no nasty stuff going. We was all in there dancing and having a good fucking time. They don't have stuff like that no more. People are not letting you in their house no more because people come to your house and steal.
People just don't do stuff the way they used to. Like everything is tablets, and I feel bad for companies like Toys R Us. Because they gotta go out of business.
Now they're gonna go out of business.
Because everybody want to play with the phone on a tablet.
Kids don't know how to play with toys.
No.
I saw one of my this girl that I grew up with today, and I told her, I said, I had a dream about you the other day, and which was true. I said, but it wasn't specifically about her. It was about us all growing up. I said, I had a dream about all of us the other day when we were all kids just ripping and running down the block. And she was like, that was so much fun. I was like that's, now she's a mother of 2. Her oldest is like about to be 15. And so I'm like, we used to have some reason to just run and play.
And kids like to curse and get smart with you. And
they don't do stuff like that no more. Yeah. And then people ask me, you want kids? Hell no. Kids for what? I don't want kids. I don't want to do nothing with kids. I don't want to go to a school. I don't want to do nothing.
And the last topic, we got, speaking specifically of Monica and Tamar are going on tour with XSCAPE. Now, know how you have a big tour and don't come to Philadelphia, not even close to Philadelphia, not even Camden. But they're going on tour. So I'm gonna need them to I need XSCAPE to fix that for the tour dates. But are you here for that?
That's a good tour.
Yeah.
XSCAPE, Monica, and
Tamar.
Tamar. Yeah, that's a very good tour.
Yeah, I'm definitely here for it. And I really want to go, but I don't want to go to Newark. I want them to come to Philadelphia. XSCAPE, y'all are loved by everybody. I don't know if they're waiting to see how these sales do, and then they might add on tour dates, but I really, really would love for them to come to Philadelphia. Because I'm here for it. XSCAPE got a show coming on. They got, I guess it's going to come on like right after the Real Housewives of Atlanta. And they got the other girls. What's my show? Married to Medicine. And the Real Housewives of Atlanta. I know you seen Real Housewives of Atlanta show.
It didn't catch me though. Like I was watching it, but I'm like, all right, well, where's the popping part? Because it looked like Nene's back to be an instigator and everything.
This might be a Nene that I might like. I think I might not like this Nene. I don't know why. But I have a love-hate relationship with her. They're trying to say that Kenya's marriage is fake because they can't find any documents saying that they're married. I don't know. But I'm going to be here for all the drama November the 5th. I'm going to watch Candy and them show. And then I'm going to watch Married to Medicine. I think my messy Sundays are coming back and it's going to be good. I can't wait. And Married to Medicine is getting really messy with Jackie's husband going out with other women and stuff. Like, I didn't even know. Like, you would think that they are like Cliff and Claire Huxtable because they seem so perfect, but then they have so much shit going on in their relationship. It was a lot that they dealt with on the previous season. And I hope that they never put that show on a Friday night again. Married to Medicine is definitely a good show. So, it's coming back early. Yeah, so anything else you want to say?
No.
I want everybody to have a great weekend. And I have to do American Horror Story. I haven't had the time because I've been so tied up with my mom and her going to the doctors and doing other things. So I'm going to try to get on that this weekend. And there was something else I wanted to say. I'll say to stream Cardi B's Bodak Yellow as much as you can to get it to #1. Because Nicki Minaj fans and Taylor Swift fans plan on streaming Taylor Swift all weekend long or all day long to block Cardi B from hitting #1. So do what y'all can to get her #1. Because she is taking the world by storm, especially the United States. And when Janet is dancing to your song on the stage, you know you don't quit the fuck.
Okay.
So let's get her to #1. And you guys have a great weekend. We're going to go, and we will see you on Monday.
Take a little time to enjoy the video.
Yeah, speaking of the view, Jedediah Bila is not coming back, and I really believe it has something to do with Hillary Clinton. Because she tweeted the tweet, like right after the show was over, she put the tweet up when she was asking Hillary Clinton about being tone deaf. And then later on that night, that tweet wasn't there no more. So I think it has something to do with that Hillary Clinton interview and why she's not there no more. And if it's true,
they fired her?
Because she was signed off for a whole new season. So if it's
right,
true,
and then she just ups and quit. Like, it didn't make sense to me because this season just started. Why would you wait until the beginning of a new season to say, I'm not coming back, this is my last day?
Yeah.
She was fired.
She was fired.
You're right, she was fired.
And if they did fire her because of that, they are wrong.
Yeah.
She's allowed to say whatever view she has or ask whatever question she had. Hillary can take it.
I don't know if it was that though, Kevin. And the only reason why I said that is because Joy has said some really crazy stuff about these Republicans in the past, especially George. I remember she used to go in on George Bush. I just can't see her being fired because she posted something like that about Hillary Clinton.
No, not her posting. She said it to Hillary Clinton's face.
About being tone deaf. I'm trying to remember. Because I watched that.
She asked her a question about, basically like, you didn't really reach out to your base. You didn't listen to her.
I thought all her questions towards Hillary Clinton were legit and respectful. Of course, Jed is a Republican, but I felt like they were legitimate questions, to be asked of somebody. And we all know that Jed is not a fan of Hillary Clinton. So, what kind of questions was she supposed to ask her?
Yeah, I just think that's wrong. Then you got 4 people up there agreeing with each other, and you don't really have anyone to counter that. So, y'all could say Meghan McCain was going to join the View. I think it would have been good to have 2 Republicans or 2
but Meghan McCain
conservative
is like
people.
She's like a middle. I always liked her because she didn't always ride with the Republicans.
Yeah.
She agreed what they had to say, but she would let you know. That's what I really liked about her. But I don't know if Meghan McCain now. I feel like Meghan McCain could have taken the place of somebody like Sonny.
Yeah.
Because Meghan
I
is
think
like
Whoopi is
so.
getting tired of her, and I want Whoopi to stop doing that to Sonny. Like
Yeah,
stop.
Sonny's a nice one.
But I think Whoopi got Sonny pushed to the other side of the table, even though we were talking like we don't know if that's true, but I think it's true. Whoopi getting tired of everybody, and as older she get, she's getting more tired. And bitch, they gonna kick Whoopi off soon too. If she don't catch, if she don't,
She gonna say something, and they gonna really, and when they kick her off, it's because we're gonna.
That show's gonna, you might as well cancel the show.
Yeah.
Cause Joy want that seat.
I don't think so. I don't like when Joy has the moderator seat though.
I don't watch them try this.
Yeah, I don't like it when she has it. I don't watch it either. Joy's funny. She's funny. You know, I love me some Joy, but not as a moderator.
No, not on Friday.
No.
Yeah. So we covered every topic that I had: the nurses, Torrei, Puerto Rico, Mexico, Hot Water Challenge, if I'm honest, escaping Cardi B. So thank y'all for watching again. Y'all have a good weekend, and say it one more time.
And take a little time to enjoy the video.
Yeah, or whatever view you happen upon.
But listen, no. Because some people have views of people's buttholes.
Strap it up. Now we shouldn't have to tell you to strap it up, but if you want to do whatever,
This is coming from people. This is coming from
don't do it.
Julia Childs.
Yeah. Ladies, it's the weekend. Keep the books open and your legs closed. Men, you too.
Does that?
I mean,
You take your own advice?